Sarah woke with a jolt, a noise. Had someone called her name? Her room was dark, lit only by the moon shining through the window. The curtains swayed gently in the breeze. They must have come loose again. Sarah stared at her reflection in the large antique mirror across the room. Her heart pounded in her chest. Had the noise come from there? She listened intently. Silence. Maybe it was just her imagination. She snuggled back into her blankets, trying to shake off the uneasy feeling creeping up her spine. Just as her eyelids began to flutter closed, she heard it again. A whisper, soft and indistinct, but definitely there. It seemed to be coming from the mirror. Sarah threw off her covers and sat up, her eyes wide with fear. She stared at her reflection, but it only stared back, an empty mimicry of her own fear. Taking a deep breath, she told herself it was just the wind. It had to be. But deep down, a shiver of dread snaked its way through her. The whispers grew louder, more insistent. Sarah cautiously approached the mirror, each step hesitant and filled with dread. Her reflection mirrored her movements, an eerie doppelganger illuminated by the pale moonlight. As she drew closer, she noticed something strange. Her reflection was smiling. A cold shiver ran down her spine. She hadn't smiled. The reflection's smile widened, a grotesque, unnatural stretching of lips. It was then that the whispering stopped, replaced by a voice as cold and sharp as shattered glass. "You're not real!" it hissed. Sarah stumbled back, her heart pounding against her ribs. Terror constricted her throat, stealing her voice. She tried to scream, to tear her gaze away, but she couldn't. The reflection's eyes, her own eyes, held her captive. "I am," the reflection continued, its voice a chilling echo of her own. The reflection began to move, its movements no longer mirroring Sarah's. It raised a hand, reaching out from the confines of the mirror, its fingers slender and pale in the moonlight. Sarah watched in terror as the hand cracked the surface of the mirror, spiderweb tendrils of light spreading out from the point of contact.